Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, let's get their biggest regret. For those of you in no contact, this all signs reading will be a no contact situation. What are their biggest regrets about losing you, not speaking to you right now, being in separation, if you are? All right, so your first card is Boundary, number 17. I kind of just heard this, like, we needed this break, we needed this time apart. There's somebody here that needed time away from you to miss you, to appreciate you, to value you. It says here they have been projecting. Okay. And you know what I get when I get cards like this in no contact situations? When you remove yourself, when that boundary, when that line of demarcation is there, they don't have anybody to project on anymore, to project onto anymore. It says they are not fighting you. They are fighting the monster in the mirror. And you happen to be standing in front of it. And I feel like this is the reason why you're not standing in front of it anymore. So this person may be in a lot of like feeling stupid because they don't have anybody to project that negativity onto. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I love it. It says that one tweet. Now the Wheel of Fortune is karma. And their karma is that they're missing you because, again, they don't have anybody to project this negativity onto. So you got to look in the mirror when ain't nobody else there. Okay, it says everything changed after this. They're saying everything changed. We got what the F. Okay, now you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Sagittarius person. There could be something that happened on X or Twitter. I still call it Twitter because it says that one tweet. Yeah, maybe there's something that happened online, social media between you two. It feels like also they have regret about something. It caught up to them because this is what goes around comes around. Whatever they did to you, however they made you feel, life is making them feel the same way. So let's see what's going on. What do they want to say? How are they feeling? What is their regret? The Ten of Cups. So they saw you as someone that gave them emotional fulfillment here. Saw you as a happily ever after. For some of you, you could be married to this person. And then the Five of Pentacles. And now they're feeling like they're up the creek without a paddle. They're feeling like they're out in the cold. This person could be having money issues. They got some past due bills here. But sometimes this is spiritual poverty. Five of Pentacles is the feeling of maybe seeing you, looking at you be happy. Maybe for some of you, you moved on. You're talking to somebody else. Maybe it's something you tweeted, something you put on Twitter, or something that you posted online that makes them feel like they're not on the outside looking in right now. I also feel like they regret ruining their own happiness, causing this Five of Pentacles energy, which is depression, being distant. I mean, maybe your person got a lot of bills piling up, or for some of you, this could even represent bad health. But the Five of Pentacles is the breakup. It is the feeling of being separated from somebody because they're being very distant. Your person could definitely have financial issues. What are they planning to do here? What are they planning to do? You got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You got the Eight of Swords reversed. They're going to stay stuck in their stupidity. I dare to say it, but that's what I feel. This is somebody that lacks common sense. And the Eight of Swords is being stuck. Like they won't come out of their stubbornness. Could be a Virgo. You got Jupiter. What is this? Gemini, Jupiter. Somebody could be facing jail time. Could be something financial they got themselves into. But this Eight of Swords feels like they're looking at it like, I did this to myself. I feel helpless. I don't know how to even fix this. How are they feeling? What is their biggest regret? The Ten of Wands, baby. Karma is hitting this person. The Ten of Wands. They're having a hard time in life. I don't know if they lost their place. Five of Pentacles can be bankruptcy, homelessness. And you see all these boxes. It looks dilapidated though. I don't know if they lost their place to live. But they're feeling very down and out. And they're carrying the stress in their body. Because the Ten of Wands is when you carry your stress in your body. Like I said, maybe they're sick. And this may be something that's just nagging at them. Like for instance, their back can't stop hurting. Or they got a headache that won't go away. This person is in high stress. And they don't have anybody to project it onto. The Ace of Cups and the Star card. Interesting. So I feel like there's still feelings for you. I feel like they're still trying to find some degree of hope that you two could heal. But I also feel like they have a feeling that you've moved on. Or they have a fear of you moving on. Sorry about shaking the camera. They have a fear of you moving on. Finding new love. Yeah, maybe with this King of Pentacles person. I mean, you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles person as well. And for some of you, this is all the same person, and this person wants a new start with you. But it's like once they get their finances together. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be an Aquarius person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius again. Yeah. So there's an energy of wanting a new beginning, being hopeful about that, but they're in despair right now. But ultimately, this is the feeling that they feel. I also feel like this person is seeing you as someone that inspired them, gave them a lot of support, poured into them emotionally, and now they're wishing on a star. So follow where you are. Is there anything else they want to say? Let me get this other tarot deck. Is there anything else this person wants to say to Aries? Anything else they want to say? Oh my God, the Ten of Wands again. It says oppression. Saturn and Sagittarius. It came out twice for you. Yeah, they're having a hard time. You got the Tower. Oh my God. What is going on in this person's life? It's falling apart. Scorpio, Aries energy. So this person feels like they caused their own demise, destruction when they let go of you. Everything they were projecting onto you, now they have nobody to project onto, and it's eating them up. You got the Eight of Cups here. So this is you walking away from them. It says abandoned success. They can also feel like they were very ungrateful for you. Yeah. And you got the Justice card, which is karma again. So this is Saturn in Pisces. There's something about this person feeling like they don't have a lot to offer. It just feels like, I mean, for some of you, if they haven't treated you harshly, they're just not financially stable. They show up as very destabilized. I feel like also their life is destabilized if they have harmed you emotionally or otherwise. That's what's happening. Their life is falling apart. Sad to say, but that's what I see. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is going to be for those of you in a no contact situation. What is your person's biggest regret right now? And look what they have. They got a lot of shame. Number 18. You could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. Maybe a Gemini. This person is in a corner by themselves. They feel lonely. They feel shameful. All right. Your next card is numb. You didn't stop feeling. You built a dam. Now the reservoir is full of still dark water and the pressure is cracking the wall. My goodness. So some of you are dealing with someone who may have been emotionally checked out, couldn't open up to you. Maybe they were a bit apathetic or aloof towards you. Maybe came across as uncaring. For some of you, this person built this wall, this what does it say? This dam around themselves, or wall. A dam is not a wall, but y'all know what I mean. These barriers to keep people out. And now everything is cracking, like they're there by themselves. It's kind of like what I just got for Aries. A little bit different because your person is feeling very convicted. They're sitting in the shadows. They're stuck in their shadow. And they don't want to do work to fix it, to come out of it. And it's like everything around them is telling them that they have to fix something. Yeah, they got to change their perspective. The Hangman is your card here. It says new perspective loading. So this person is trying to be more patient. They're trying to level up. It says they've been unresponsive to you. So maybe they've been ignoring text messages. It looks like they want to give you closure or they want closure. Pisces energy again. This person has been numbing out, avoiding their feelings, emotionally withdrawn. And now they're sitting in this energy of shame for the way they treated you. Okay, what is their biggest regret? Their biggest regret is the Five of Pentacles. Same thing Aries got, and the Nine of Cups. So it's like, again, the same message I got for them. Why did I ruin my happiness? They got the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Now, for some of you, that could mean that Aries person was like a husband or a wife or somebody they were committed to. You could have been casually just dating this person, though. Nine of Cups for me just feels more like casual dating because it's not the commitment yet. Although somebody makes you happy, you're enjoying them. Sometimes this is like sensuality, pleasure, you know, enjoying somebody's company and getting satisfaction from the, you know, those things, the surface level things. But what about, you know, the deeper emotions? While you do make this person happy, they're just been, I don't know, your person got a victim mentality. So their biggest regret is they let their happiness slip away. Pisces, Jupiter, Taurus, Mercury. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. There you are. The Empress. The Hermit card. This is maybe them ghosting you. King of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Now, this person actually does desire to make some kind of move towards you, because it says their new perspective is loading. I think we talked about this on my other channel this morning. Okay, so this is someone who wants to move to calmer waters with you, who does desire to maybe see you, come closer to you. And you came out as the Empress this morning in the other reading as well. I feel like the quiet, the stillness, the lack of communication, the no contact is making them realize your value. Yeah, look at this. You're going to get a message from this person. Page of Pentacles. What are they planning to do here? It looks like they're definitely taking action with the Six of Swords, King of Wands, and the Empress card. Oh yeah, they're taking action for sure. It could be in Leo season, which we are officially now in Leo season. So could be a Leo person. You can have Leo Jupiter here. Oh yeah, you got the King of Pentacles. And you have the Chariot, baby. They're coming in quick. They're coming in quick and hot. Could be a Cancer, could be another Earth sign. This is Taurus Mercury, but could be a Taurus Virgo or a Capricorn person. They're making changes. Some part of them is changing. And they're putting you on a pedestal here. I see an apology, a conversation coming in. Libra energy. Leo, Jupiter again, and then Scorpio energy, our sister sign. Is there anything else they want to say to Taurus? Is there anything else they want to say to my bull gang about their regrets? Oh, yeah, you got sorrow, the Three of Swords. So they're heartbroken. Saturn in Libra. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. We have the Prince of Swords. And in this deck, the Prince is actually the King. So this could be an Aquarius person, a Libra, or a Gemini. But this is Aquarius Mercury. And this is somebody I feel like is more level-headed now. More sound-minded now. I like that your person is showing up as kings. You got three kings. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Now, you don't have the King of Cups. So this person could struggle with emotions. But this King of Swords is someone that wants to communicate, wants to be honest. What else? You got the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. That's a message. That's an out of the blue message, a call, something thoughtful. I'm trying to read this here. This card says Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah, so the Page of Cups is connected to Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Now, that could be the season that you hear from them. That could be the person's sign. They could be younger than you. This is definitely apology energy, though, for hurting you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords, which is rest from strife, Jupiter in Libra. And you have the Death card again, which is change. So this break has made this person do some changing, some growing up. You have the Sun here again. So this is definitely a desired outcome. This person is still magnetized to you, still attracted to you, still desires you. Okay, so I do feel like some of you will hear from this person. I feel like it'll be very soon. You probably already heard from them recently. I feel like if you haven't talked to them for a while, they could have already reached out to you maybe earlier today, yesterday, a few days ago. It feels like something's quick. If it didn't already happen, it's happening quickly. But some of you got communication in Cancer season. And maybe it was like a little bit of a false start, because they're showing up as a page here when it comes to the communication after the King of Swords, which could be decisive communication and action, and then going right back into this Page of Cups where they don't quite know what to do here. It says a new perspective is loading. So something about your person is changing. You know, I always feel like let people prove themselves, because people can come in prematurely. I gotta slow down. People can come in prematurely thinking that they're ready, but you know, they're going from a king to a page, and they were kings all along. So I don't know why they're ending in that page energy. So just, you know, I feel like it's like a work in progress. You may have to be really patient with this person. Yeah. And some of you, there's something about them being guarded, or you being guarded. Look at this, the Lovers. The Two of Wands. Again, it feels like they're thinking about something long-term with you. But look, they're so guarded. They are so guarded. A Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini. Possibly a strong Gemini. You got the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this break was necessary. And it taught them something. It made them see what life feels like without you, Taurus. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Hey Gemini Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn because as soon as I was getting ready to hit record, I started hearing Mary J, I'm going down. And your cards look like somebody is going down. This is a no contact situation. What is their biggest regret about how things ended and the fact that they're not speaking to you right now? And Lord have mercy, your first card is avoidance. Number 9. Okay, you could be dealing with another mutable sign, a Gemini, a Virgo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces person. So this person feels like they've been avoiding you. They were ignoring you. And I feel like what's happening with this person, you are a sense of supply to them, whether you know that or not. If you pulled your energy back, they feel that. They could also feel like you are avoiding them now. Maybe they're trying to come back around and they feel like you're avoiding them. The next card is depleted. You poured from an empty vessel and now even the echo of generosity is gone. See, that's what I mean. You poured your energy back. And so now they're sitting in this energy that feels voided and empty. For some of you, this person was pouring into someone else, investing in someone else. And they didn't get anything back. They just depleted themselves. Lord. Maybe other options, if not a specific other person. All right, you have the Tower. Yeah, I'm going down. There you go. Scorpio, Aries energy. It says, oh my God, everything is falling apart. We need to talk. We have no signal and everything is fine. But look at this. For some of you, there's communication issues here. I think we might be like at the tail end of a Mercury retrograde. I'm wondering if this person's going to reach out to you. Usually that brings, people back into our lives to test us once again. But let's see. All right. So what is their biggest regret? It says everything is falling apart. What does that mean? You got the King of Pentacles reversed. You got the Three of Wands reversed. They're not making progress when it comes to their money or their business. They're not making progress. They also could be a person who's very greedy, maybe even chauvinistic. They feel like men should be treated one way, women should be treated another way. And this is like the relationship lost momentum. I feel like your person initially didn't see that they were doing anything wrong. They just felt like it was a natural decline in communication. And okay, well, people don't always, stay together. It is what it is, right? An Aries Taurus Cusper, or a Taurus Virgo Capricorn person for some of you. And it just feels like this person feels very financially unstable. I feel like in every way they feel very unstable. Something's falling apart. Usually the King of Pentacles in reverse, he can be somebody gambling. He could be somebody that, again, maybe he's been pouring into the wrong person. Somebody used them. Let's see. It says depleted. They've been pouring into an empty vessel, or from an empty vessel. And the King of Pentacles in reverse is the message of overgiving. So who have they been overgiving to that didn't go anywhere? All right, your next card is the Nine of Swords. This feels like this here, and a Judgment card. So they feel like they're facing judgment here. This is a lesson learned, baby. Scorpio energy and Gemini Mars energy. So this is regret. Regrets in secret, though. Somebody putting on a brave face, acting like it says the Last Judgment. I didn't realize that. But a Scorpio or somebody with a Gemini Mars placement. Yeah, they're in their head and they're feeling regretful and they're feeling remorseful. Your person could have mental health issues. They could be struggling with that. That could be their karma. Something is eating away at them because it says everything is falling apart. And Mary said, I'm going down since you ain't around. My whole world's upside down. You got the World card here. So this person felt like you were a total package, a completely beautiful person that they should have invested in. But the way things ended, there's regret about it, and they feel like they're facing judgment. Show me more. Yeah, the Five of Swords here and the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Somebody thought they wanted to be single and thought they wanted to do whatever they wanted to do. You got a couple of nines here. You got 3 nines. You could be seeing a lot of nines. And nines are the energy of completion. Something completing. So somebody is fearful. The Nine of Swords means somebody is like, is it really over? And there's regret behind that. Maybe you calling judgment. Maybe some of you said something to them and they keep replaying it in their head because this is intrusive thoughts. Yeah, look at this, the Death card. The Ace of Cups. And then the Page of Swords. I feel like somebody could be still watching you. A Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Look at that Tower. Everything is falling apart. And the Eight of Cups. Now, and it's funny because I had to download the guidebook for this deck. And I normally don't need guidebooks for my cards because I know what the cards mean. But this card kind of threw me off because it's showing this family here on the beach celebrating. And the Eight of Cups actually talks about leaving a relationship because you're not happy. Now I gotta get back in my phone and see. Hopefully I put it in my phone. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Hopefully I did. Oh, I did. Okay. So the Eight of Cups in this deck symbolizes the quest for truth, abandoning what is no longer meaningful, moving on, and hot and emotional turning points. And the Daily Hourglass, which I guess is the name of this deck. Yeah, this is called the Daily Hourglass Tarot deck. In this deck, where am I? It captures a chilly late night moment when material prosperity and social clamor can no longer fill the heart's longing. I'm telling you, it feels like they've been trying to invest in somebody else, y'all. And it says true awakening begins by walking away. In the image, the beach bar remains brightly lit with people gathered together, laughing and drinking, enjoying sensory pleasures. However, a waiter in formal attire stands alone by a table. He is collecting the Eight of Cups one by one in a wooden bucket, preparing to depart, turning his back on the lively background. So this is what he's doing. He's collecting the cups here. Where was I? Turning his back on the lively background, his gaze is fixed on the distance, as if under the cold, clear moon, he hears a call from the depths of his soul. When this card appears, it reminds the querent, which is you. You may have realized that your current environment, or it could be them in this sense, in this case, your current environment or relationships can no longer nourish your spirit. It encourages you to use your present moment to examine what you must let go of. Do not fear loneliness, for leaving is to find something more authentic. The Eight of Cups reminds you that walking away voluntarily is not failure, but the start of a sacred journey toward a whole self. I do really feel there's somebody else's energy here, and I feel like this is saying it was an error. Some of you could live, isn't Atlanta 404? I feel like that's Atlanta. Somebody could live in Atlanta. I think it's 404. I could be wrong. But this Eight of Cups feels like somebody is, it's the death of something. Something needs to end because they're trying to hold something together with someone else. Could have met somebody new they were curious about, maybe somebody online. But I also feel like they could be keeping their eye on you. But this is definitely like, I won the battle, but I lost the war. And this is that feeling of defeat. I thought I wanted to be single. I thought I wanted to deal with this other person or these other people. And now my perspective is not the same. Anything else they want to say? Anything else? Ooh. Okay. Let's see how these cards came out. You have the Chariot, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Five of Swords again, and you have the World card in reverse. They feel like you have unfinished business. They're not done. You will hear from this person again. This silent treatment, this not communicating with you, is eating them up. You might hear from them pretty soon with the Chariot here. Guys feel like they want to speak to you, but the Five of Swords is the feeling of kind of feeling stupid. Like you cut off your nose to spite your face, but this World in reverse means they're not done. They're not done. They feel like something is unfinished between you two. All right, so it could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Cancer. You got Libra here, and you got Aquarius, Venus. It says defeat, and that's the only one that has a word on it. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, so I was hearing the song Sunshine, but I don't know who sings this song. Cause I can't go a day without my sunshine. Who sings that song? Is that Babyface singing? I think it's Babyface. Who sings that song? Oh, I gotta look it up. I'll be back, y'all. I am tripping, y'all. That's Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Okay, 1997 is when it came out. Is that Babyface singing? Okay. So maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Virgo person. Let's get into this. Y'all can go listen to the song. I can't believe I forgot that was Jay-Z. That's an old song, though. All right, so your person, no contact situation, what their biggest regret is right now. I feel like they're regretting losing the connection with you because they felt something with you. They felt something with you. Look at these two cups here, Two of Cups energy. There was potential for you two to become the Ten of Cups. So they found some kind of emotional fulfillment in you, and maybe there was a premature ending. All right, you have broken string. The music stopped, not with a crash, but with a flinch. Now you're afraid to tune the rest. Oh, they're afraid to reach out. Somebody could do music here. They could play the guitar. Okay. So something ended quickly, abruptly. And it says here they're afraid to tune the rest. They don't know how to repair it. You got the Chariot, Cancer. This is you. You could be dealing with another Cancer. It says destination, the self. The driver is the universe. The time is 2:17 a.m. and you have receipt. Emotional baggage is here. Okay. So your person has emotional baggage. Is somebody living out of their car? What's going on here? This person feels like things were over really quickly. The Chariot is usually like a conquest. Like maybe you were intimate with them and then they just kind of disappeared or something changed between you two. Or they feel like you've moved on. That could be their biggest regret as well. So this person is admitting they have emotional baggage and they still long for the connection. What do they want to say? What's their biggest regret? The Strength card. That you found the strength to walk away. Leo energy. Oh yes, the Sun, Leo energy again. And the Three of Cups. See, this is what I'm saying. The Three of Cups talks about like casually dating. And there are 3 people there. So there could have been a third party. Maybe their child's mother or father. All right, so Cancer, this is your card. Cancer, Mercury. So they feel like they were very magnetized to you. They felt like they were even possibly falling in love if they were not already in love. But the Strength card is somebody that's holding back. Somebody holding back and maybe just wanting to like casually date you. And I have a strong feeling that you probably told this person that's not what you wanted. They wanted you to be patient. They wanted you to wait for them. How are they feeling without you? The Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit card. I feel like they're quietly working. I feel like they're just kind of working. Keeping themselves busy, trying to distract themselves with work. They could be a business owner. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They're staying to themselves and just working. They still care about you too, but they're just not saying anything. What do they want to say? The Eight of Wands, they want to say something. The Eight of Wands, they want to reach out. They want to shoot their shot. They want to say something. Eight of Wands is communication. The Last Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. But every time they think about reaching out, they stop themselves. Why? Because the Nine of Wands, they got issues. Sagittarius, Moon, and the Hierophant. And the Page of Swords, but they could still be watching you maybe online. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. You got Taurus energy here, and you have this Sagittarius Moon energy. Your person is not 100% in touch with their emotions, even though they have them for you. I feel like they got blinded by your beauty or the attraction or something like that. Is there anything else they want to say? They got some kind of beliefs here that are not right. I don't know. They struggle with intimacy, vulnerability, something. What do you have here? You got the Magician reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this is selfish energy. That's Virgo, Venus energy. What else you got here? You got the Two of Swords, Libra Moon, and you got the Hierophant again. So this person feels torn. Now, for some of you, is this person married? Because they could be married. They could already have a family. They could have already been established in something. They could have gone back to a person and they feel torn. They're trying to restore their peace. Something could be going on with their money as well. Nine of Pentacles reverse is codependency. Now, they could even be saying that they felt like you were codependent. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But this is like a failure to manifest. The Magician in reverse is like a waste of talent. It's a waste of the opportunity that was right in front of them. Could have been some emotional manipulation, some mind games, maybe being in two minds about you. And I just feel like they could be, maybe there's more than one person here in this person's energy field. And then the Two of Cups shows up again. And that's what I feel here, that you have the Two of Cups. So your person still has romantic feelings for you. What are they planning to do? What are they going to do? You got the Eight of Cups. You got the Two of Cups again. Why are they walking away from their happiness? What is wrong with them? The Tower. And the Queen of Swords. Your person is very logical. They're being hit over heart and they're keeping their feelings to themselves. You may or may not hear from this person. I can't give you a guarantee because some of you may be surprised to hear from this person with the Tower and the Queen of Swords. That could be communication that you don't expect that will shock you. But then the High Priestess is here. Cancer, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, Aries, or a Cancer or Pisces person. So the feelings are here, but they're running away from them. They're abandoning what could be their love connection, their other half. Why? Now, this could be that they are scorned. They've been through some things before. It says the music stopped, not with a crash, but with a, what does it say? With a flinch. Now you're afraid to tune the rest. And this is someone who's very guarded, strong boundaries. So I feel like a person can have some issues going on where they don't know how to open up. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. That's somebody that's guarded, strong boundaries. So I feel like, you know what I feel? And this is going to sound crazy probably to you. They're waiting for you to say something first. Because the Eight of Pentacles is here, which is somebody wanting to work on it with you. And the Eight of Pentacles came out on the table too, didn't it? It was in your cards. I think I shuffled it back in. But I did see it. But it's like a way that they're thinking. I feel like they're kind of being rigid and stubborn. And they saw potential for a relationship with you. But I feel like they think you've moved on. Whatever your last conversation was, they feel like you moved on. And it's like they're waiting for you to give them signs of life. You know, something like that is going on. I don't know. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Leo Collective, happy birthday. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull your cards. I mean, I already pulled some cards, but this is your no contact reading. What is their biggest regret about not talking to you, not being with you, how things ended? Your first card is Chaos, number 12. You could be dealing with a Pisces. That's the number of the Hangman. Your person is in chaos. I don't know if this person is a hoarder. Look how this house looks. Disarray. Now, the number 12 is the Hangman, and it talks about a different perspective. I feel like there's a light bulb going on for your person, that without you, their life feels chaotic, okay? Maybe you were the one that literally kept things in order, or figuratively, you kept things in order. Your next card is Resource Harvest. It says, they took the timber and called it growth. They left the stump and called it community. You stand in a field of smiles, wondering why you're cold. Ooh. So somebody here could have, I don't know if they were trying to harvest your energy, or you feel like they did, right? You are a resource. We are all resources. We are. And it feels like this person may be a person that's like, I feel like they're kind of stewing in their stupidity. So this person is showing up as cold. I don't know if they're trying to blame you. Say you took something from them. They're angry at you about something. I don't know. But it feels like they're in this space where they feel very alone. I don't know. There's like a scatterbrain energy here with this person. Feels like they can't get their bearings. I don't know if they're trying to say you took their energy. You harvested their energy. And they're cold. I don't know. But you got the Ace of Wands. It says start anyway. Creative fuel. Try. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Usually the Eight of Wands is somebody that wants to try again. It's somebody that wants to reignite or pick up the pieces. Maybe, you know, by themselves if they don't want to be with you anymore. I don't know. Let's see. What is their biggest regret? Could be the chemistry, the passion, the attraction with you. The fact that they still feel a spark for you. I feel like they kind of depleted your energy, but take it how it resonates. Yeah, the Five of Swords. There you go. Sometimes this represents a DV situation. It could be somebody very volatile. It could be somebody playing mind games. It could be a person who is a sore loser, likes to argue, wants to get the last word all the time, tit for tat, real petty, kind of hostile, ruthless person. Very mean-spirited. Oh my God, they're showing up in bad energy. Ooh. So this is like when you won the battle, but you lost the war. And this is a card of not communicating, but it's the silent treatment. And then the Five of Pentacles is being out in the cold. So I don't know what's going on with this person's life. They've been taking financial hits. There's some hardship they're facing right now. And they feel like it's karma for what they've done to you. They could be feeling very defeated. For some of you, this person may need you. I don't know. Maybe something happened with their resources. Could be somebody else took their resources. That could even be energetically, you know, aligning yourself with the wrong person will eat your money up. All right, so let's see. This could be a 5-year relationship or age difference or marriage or something. Let's move on. Because this is like somebody that wants to win at all costs. Now, I don't know if this person is burning through money to try to take you down in some kind of way. That's goofy. You got the Page of Swords. You got the Six of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords. So it looks like they do want to have a conversation with you. Why? Four of Swords in the world. They want to be sure that it's really over. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus, or a Capricorn. Some of you haven't talked to this person in a few weeks, maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks. I'm seeing a lot of weeks cards here. The Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. Somebody could be pregnant. I saw the Empress and all 3 of those cards. Or maybe you just had a baby by this person. Look at this. 5 of Cups. You got all these sad 5 cards. So this person is not happy. They're in a state of depression. They're feeling disappointment in themselves. I feel like the Page of Swords is usually somebody watching you or somebody that wants to reach out. And then the Knight of Swords activates that. So it does feel like this person wants to talk to you. Now, Six of Swords is like, I want to heal. I want to get better. But the only thing is, I feel like they harbor some kind of resentment here. What is that? Because that 5 of Swords just feels like animosity. Coming up with resource harvest. Why is this person so cold? Because they look like they're cold. The 10 of Cups. I'm seeing a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini person here. And a Tower. Oh, because they destroyed their happy home. This is what y'all were getting like all of like the end of last year. Somebody had their happily ever after with you. Yeah. And they caused an end to it. And now they're struggling. And they got some PTSD. And it's because of a choice they made. I don't know if they dealt with somebody in the workplace or something. Could be a Gemini, a Scorpio. So this person is wondering where you two go from here. Is there anything else they want to say? Anything else they want to say? You got the Princess of Discs. Okay, so this is the Page of Pentacles. That's relationship renewal, y'all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You have the 9 of Cups, material happiness. Somebody is saying they should have been content. They didn't learn the lesson here. Is somebody in the LGBTQ plus community? He's been an advocate. He's using his platform to speak up. So I don't know if that's significant to someone here. They're thinking about happier times. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Baby, they got some karma. I told you they got some karma. They may have attached themselves to the wrong kind of person. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Sagittarius. You also have Pisces, Jupiter energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. You could have been your person's good luck charm. And maybe now that you're gone, they don't have that anymore. The 8 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I feel like they're quietly trying to work on healing and repairing themselves. And they still have a desire to be with you. Yeah, some of you are married to this person. Could be a Taurus, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Pisces. And you got lust here, Leo. And this is your card with the Ace of Pentacles. I wonder if somebody dealt with somebody in the workplace behind your back. Or while they were working. I keep telling y'all that. Like somebody that's traveling and dealing with other people while they're on the road. I keep seeing something like that. So they keep showing up as aces, pages, knights. This is somebody that does want to communicate with you. They feel like they abandoned their happiness. They chose to destroy their life. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So they still have an interest in you. The flame is still lit. Okay, now if it came out in reverse, I would say that they don't want anything, but they do. Only thing I don't understand about them is why, you know, they feel this resource harvest feels like blaming you. Projecting onto you. They can have a victim mindset. This is a victim mindset. I feel like this person's been taking a lot of losses and everything feels scattered right now. Some of you, maybe they're wanting you to bring order back to their life because they feel like it's in disorder, disarray without you. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Enjoy your birthday. Peace. Hey, Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's get into this reading. No contact situation. What's going on? How are they feeling? What's their biggest regret about not talking to you, not being with you anymore? You have hope here. Number 19. You could be dealing with a Leo and Aquarius. Your person is actually still hopeful. They're still hopeful about being with you. They haven't completely given up. Maybe something is starting to dawn on them, or they're coming out of some kind of despair or hopeless energy. Your next card is the boiling frog. It says here, the crisis isn't the boiling point. It's the 1,000 adjustments you made to tolerate the increasing heat. Wow. So this person feels like you dealt with a lot. You ignored maybe red flags. You ignored your own instincts, because that's what the frog does. It acclimates itself to the chaos going on around it, to the pain, you know, and this is what they're saying. Like, they feel like you did this for them, and they just kind of watched, because you see how she's just standing here. It's like they just watched you over time drift away, or they pushed you away. This card here is the world. All tabs are closed. It says you've logged out successfully. You did it. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus person. It's like a lack of awareness. Self-awareness is what I'm saying here. Something has concluded, though, with the world card. The cycle is over. I'm trying to see this word. I don't know what it says. Oh, I have no idea what this says. Anyway. Who's this person? They seem like they've been living in their own world. You know, the interesting thing about the world card is completion. It usually represents closure to a situation here. But then hope is the thing that's throwing me off, because it's like, why are they hopeful? Why are they hopeful? What does hopeful mean? Hopeful is the 7 of Cups and the Fool. So they are hopeful for a new beginning. Yeah. They're procrastinating, though. This person is feeling tempted to reach out to you. Could be an Aquarius. You got Scorpio, Venus here as well. Yeah, like they want to take you on a date or something. Why do they feel that all tabs are closed and they successfully logged out? Now, they could be seeing you that way, that you walked away from them. But if not, this is them walking away from you, leaving it alone. What does this mean? The 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's surrendering. Like, you may not want to surrender, but you kind of have to with the 5 of Swords. Got the King of Cups reversed and the 6 of Swords reversed. Okay, somebody is slowly healing from you. They're having a hard time moving on. But they feel like they were emotionally checked out here. Somebody can have addictions too. King of Cups in reverse could be somebody addicted to drugs or alcohol. Very mean-spirited person. These two are mean-spirited energies. Now, I don't know. I mean, take this how it resonates. But the 6 of Swords reverse is somebody having a hard time moving on. It's jumping out the frying pan into the fire. And it kind of makes me think of the boiling frog. When I first got into tarot, y'all, I had this nightmare. And I'm going to call it a nightmare because that's what it felt like. And I think it was from one of my decks. And I had to start to cleanse my decks because people are weird. But I had a dream that this old lady, and I'm going to call her a witch because that's what she looked like. She was boiling some frogs on her stove. And it's like I had this bird's eye view, but I couldn't do anything to help. I don't know what that was about, but I was like, why are they? And understand, I didn't know anything about the boiling frog thing back then. I had no clue. And I was like, why aren't they getting out of the water? It didn't make sense to me. I was like, just get out. Because I could see that they could, but they wouldn't get out. And, you know, that's what frogs actually do. They stay in the water and they just acclimate themselves to the water. So I learned that once I woke up and looked up, what does this dream mean? And I was like, wow, that is crazy. Yeah, so for some of you, something toxic. Oh, yeah. As soon as I say that, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Something toxic, Capricorn energy, 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Could be this person's upbringing, their past. Could be an ex, somebody they still feel a connection to or something. But I feel like this King of Cups reverse is just somebody emotionally unavailable. He's very cold. He's very mean-spirited. He can be a bully. He could be somebody who's very moody. It kind of feels like this person feels stupid, though. This is when you cut off your nose to spite your face. And they're not moving on easily from you. So, what is their biggest regret? That they damaged it, sabotaged it. That's self-sabotage. Something could have backfired on them as well. Yeah, the Hermit card. They went quiet. Well, Virgo, is this you that went quiet? I don't know, because this is your card. Did you close all the tabs? And you got the Sun. And then the Six of Wands. If you're friends on social media, you may end up getting a message from this person. Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, Two of Cups again. Yeah, somebody's in despair. Somebody's very hurt for how abruptly this ended. Somebody closed all the tabs. Maybe somebody even blocked somebody here. I don't know which one of you did this. But this is the feeling of being humiliated. It's hard to read your energy because I'm not sure if this is you or them. And I say that because I got the Hermit going into the Sun. You are the Hermit card, unless you're dealing with another Virgo. And then Leo energy is here. But the Sun is something illuminating. So maybe the issue here was you closed it out. I don't know. That could be what it's telling me. But that's this feeling of like I've gotten for a lot of the other signs. Like we're not talking, we're not speaking, and now I'm realizing I miss you. Like I'm feeling pulled to you because we're not talking. This is another card of somebody's addiction hitting a rock bottom. So I don't know if that's significant to somebody here, but it could be. I also feel like there's a message here about, I don't know if it's you or your person, someone giving a gift, someone being generous, someone pedestalizing someone and then like pulling the rug from under them or feeling like the other person didn't receive it the way that it was meant to be received. Is there anything else they want to say? It could be a Virgo person, the Knight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck could be a person that's just been slow to commit. I feel like this person has feelings for you. They do, and they want a new beginning with you, but they're like slowly making their way back around. Yeah, this is relationship renewal. I feel like you will definitely hear from this person. What is their next move? What do they want to say about what's next? You got the Two of Swords. You got the Two of Wands. You got the Princess of Wands. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You got Libra moon here. It says dominion and peace restored. It feels like this person is trying to think of how to break the no contact with you. Page of Wands is usually going to be like a flirty text message or something. Only thing I would say about your person, and I feel like I've told you all this recently, watch out for them like being attracted to you, coming back to you because they want to be intimate or something. Yeah, the Fool is here again. And the Prince of Swords. What's the Prince of Swords in this deck? Ooh, what is it? June. No, what does it say? January. Okay, so the Prince of Swords is the King of Swords. Oh, yeah, this is somebody jumping out there speaking to you. The High Priestess and the Chariot, Cancer, Pisces energy. You got the Hierophant, which is the counterpart to the High Priestess. Now, for some of you, maybe this person needed to leave someone else. Maybe they needed to close out another cycle with someone. That could be what it is. They've been in another situation where they didn't want to be. A marriage, a relationship, a living situation. This is somebody that wants to wipe the slate clean. They want a clean break from something and they want to communicate with you. Honest communication too. Okay, so you will hear from this person. Now when, I don't know. I'm seeing 2 days. I'm seeing 2 weeks. What else do I see? They have dates on some of these cards. But it's showing me like September, March. We got March the 20th. I'm sorry, the 21st through the 30th. September the 23rd through October the 2nd. And you also have Cancer, Leo, and Virgo season here. So it could be sometime this summer that you hear from this person. I definitely feel like they want to talk to you. But just watch for, like, be clear what it is that they want. No hidden agendas. Because I feel like this person may be trying to come in with some hidden agendas. Just make sure they're not coming in and just be intimate with you and then hurt you again. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Libra, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's look into this no contact situation that you may find yourself in right now. What is going on with your person? What is their biggest regret about how things ended? Well, first of all, this person still wants to communicate. You may end up getting a message from them. Your first card is message, the number 4, that's the Emperor. So this could be somebody doing something very bold. Could be reaching out, a text message, something on social media, and it could be an Aries, your sister's sign. Okay. This could also be somebody that kind of left you on red. Maybe you Lord have mercy. Text them. Maybe you texted this person and they did not respond. Okay, we have the dividend. Your exhaustion is someone else's asset. Your burnout pays a dividend on a ledger you'll never see. Wow. This feels like a power play. This feels like a person that may have gone quiet, intentionally ignored a text message or a phone call, didn't get back to you, and it was a game. Because it says your exhaustion is someone else's asset. Now, I don't know if they felt like you were depleting them or draining them, because you have to take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. But it could be that this person felt the need to pull back. Okay. But I feel like if we're reading their regrets, this could be saying here that they try to play a game with you and it backfired on them. So this is burnout. This person is in burnout and exhaustion because you flip the roles. Okay, and it says here the star, signal and static, you are not alone. Could be an Aquarius person. All right, so the star card is usually healing. Now this could be them watching you heal. For some of you, somebody could be in the spotlight here. It's very hopeful energy, optimistic energy, glass half full. This is a really stripped down version of a person though. So this could be somebody going through a spiritual awakening. This is spirituality, someone's faith. So somebody might be getting like some kind of awakening based on the fact that you've left them in this energy where they can only feel exhaustion and burnout, and they got to face the reality that they did this to themselves. Let's see how they're feeling. What is this message they want to send? Oh, the Empress, Taurus, Libra, that's you. That they love you. That's what the Empress is. And you got the Hangman. Sorry for leaving you hanging. That's what I'm saying. Like, did they not respond to a message? Could be a Pisces, a Taurus, or a Libra person. Kind of feels like things are in limbo. They feel like you deserve more than that. They see you as high value, and they feel like they didn't appreciate that. And this person's perspective could be changing. They could have handled something better, is what I'm hearing. What is this dividend? It's exhaustion and burnout. Okay, you got the Seven of Wands, the Sun, and the Page of Wands. I don't know if somebody's pregnant here. You had a baby by this person. This is your child's mother or father. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And this is somebody that's blocking very strong boundaries here, even though they felt an attraction. Some of you will get a message from this person. This is like a text message, usually flirty, kind of sexual undertones here. Playful. Somebody's kind of infatuated with you. I feel like maybe they don't know what to do with you if you're the Empress. They're showing up as a page. Not a match, right? Could be younger than you, not as mature. Okay. So what is you're not alone? This hopeful energy. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there could be a baby, a pregnancy or something going on here. You got a lot of pregnancy family cards. Now, obviously, that could mean you're married to this person. There's longevity here with the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. These are going to usually be long-term relationships. This feels like somebody wants to restart something with you, this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they feel like you two have a family or children together, and they want to fight for a connection with you. Yeah, look at this. You may get an apology. Could be another Libra, the Lovers. Yeah, this is reconciliation. A Gemini, a Libra. You got Cancer, Mercury. So what is their biggest regret? I feel like you will hear from this person. Their biggest regret here is material happiness. And you got the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Crazy. You got 10 Cups, 10 Pentacles. So this person feels like there was a potential to build a relationship with you. You brought them happiness. They were content with you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. Their biggest regret is not giving you what you deserve. The commitment that you wanted from them. Maybe there was some unrequited love here. And that's another pregnancy card, both of them. So who's pregnant or who had a baby recently? Show me more. Their biggest regret is the Prince of Disc. The Prince of Disc is the... Ooh, what is it? The Prince of Disc is the... Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. I don't know why I can't remember that. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Again, they felt like there was potential for you to be a power couple. Here's the potential here, but they feel like they didn't close the deal, or they didn't appreciate that you two had already closed the deal. You got the Emperor, Divine Masculine. First message was the number 4. That's usually somebody taking accountability. And then you got the Two of Pentacles reversed. So something was out of balance. They bit off more than they could chew. So they're trying to restore balance to the relationship, harmony to the relationship. And the Three of Cups is definitely reconciliation. Queen of Swords, Libra energy again. So this person wants to communicate. They missed the advice you gave them. They're showing up as the Princess of Swords and you are the Queen of Swords. So again, your person could be slightly younger or significantly younger than you. Could be another air sign. Feels like they're watching you. Feels like they want to talk. Five of Swords here, which is the feeling of surrendering. And then the Eight of Wands is communication. Yeah. Okay, so you got Sagittarius, Mercury energy, which is usually communication racing in. Could be the next 8 days. I mean, the date on the card is November the 23rd through December the 2nd. You also have, what is this? January 20th through January 29th. And then the Page of Swords is here, and that is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces season. So I don't know if any of those mean anything to you, but it looks like they still keep an eye on you. It feels like this person is still wanting to talk to you, and it looks like a message will come through. They're trying to fight it, though. I'm not going to lie to you. They're trying to fight it. It could be the way that, you know, it's been a long time since you talked, or the way they ended things with you. But what is going on with this exhaustion energy, though? I mean, I know I looked at it before, but I want to see it again. What is this exhaustion, burnout? You got the Moon, you got the Hangman. Okay, so not talking to you is exhausting them. Yeah. The King of Cups here. That means somebody values you. They see value in you, but the Moon and the Hangman mean you two are not speaking. I feel like they could be dreaming about you. I feel like they could be up at night thinking about you too. And then the Queen of Cups, so you got a true pair here. The King and Queen of Cups. So there is an emotional connection here, but this person was trying to fight it. But this Sun and Page of Wands means I'm magnetized towards you. I got to speak to you. I have something to say. And it could very well be an apology. All right, y'all, like, subscribe. Could also be that they're missing the balance that you brought to their life, the advice that you gave them, those kind of things. The practical things that, you know, we kind of take for granted when we're dealing with someone. And then when they're gone, we realize, like, man, I don't have this person in my corner to run this by anymore. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Scorpio Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards. Look into your no contact situation when it comes to the person on your mind. What is their biggest regret about you two not speaking, going your separate ways, how things ended? You have decision, number 15. So this person made a decision that they regret. Feels like it could be that they got themselves into something toxic. The number 15 is the devil. It could be a Capricorn person. You could also be dealing with a Libra, an Aries. What's the other cardinal sign? Maybe a Cancer for some of you. Okay, so maybe they had a choice between you and another person and they chose the wrong thing. Chose the wrong option. Your next card is disposable. And it says here, you were designed for a version, not a lifetime. Obsolescence. Oh, how do you say this word? Obsolescence, Lord, is the feature. So something feels, what is that, obsolete? What's obsolescence? Let's learn together. I would think it has something to do with being obsolete. This person disposed of you. They chose some other option. Obsolescence. I ain't never heard that word in my life. The state of being out of date, no longer useful, or superseded by newer innovation. It describes the transition of a product, technology, or an asset from being functional and relevant to falling into disuse, often because it has been rendered uncompetitive or unsupported. This is a deliberate business strategy of designing a product with a limited lifespan or making it out of fashion so that it will need to be replaced sooner. This concept was popularized in the 1920s to stimulate continuous consumer sales. Wow. Let me see what it means emotionally. Okay, so the emotional meaning of obsolescence, often referred to as psychological or perceived obsolescence, describes when we feel a product, skill, or even a personal role is no longer relevant, desirable, or cool, even if it still functions perfectly. So some other option opened up for this person. They regret choosing that option because it turned out to be toxic. So their decision, maybe even somebody else, turned out to be obsolete, obsolescence, whatever. Okay, so let's see. The emotional phenomenon spans a few distinct categories. I'm not going to read all of these. Why are these people so loud? Hold on. Why are they standing right by my door having a conference call? All right, so let's see. Yeah, so the novelty has worn off is what it's saying. That's the root cause of this. Or the social standing. So this could be a person that wanted you. I mean, maybe they were dealing with somebody else and they chose you. That could be what it is too. And they went back home. Maybe they felt like, okay, I'm going to stick with what I know. So you got the Hermit card here. It could be a Virgo person. And it says airplane mode. Let me see if I can read this. No signal. Unplug to reconnect. So I feel like this person is now by themselves. Like if there's some other option that they chose, over you, it feels like they're by themselves now. They could have been made to feel disposable. So the novelty could have worn off in some other connection. What is this? What happened with their decision? The Eight of Swords, they feel stupid. They feel stuck. The Strength card, but they're trying to act like they're not. And then the Queen of Cups. Okay. Now I feel like this is you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is you. So this is like I feel helpless. I feel hopeless. My hands are tied. They could also be dealing with somebody that's got a stronghold on them. Because sometimes the Strength card is somebody having influence over you. Maybe they feel stuck in another situation. Sometimes the Eight of Swords can literally mean that you're in an oppressive relationship that feels like a prison. So that could be what it is to a Leo, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person if this is not your energy. But I feel like this is you. Like they made a bad decision here. And now they feel stupid. What's disposable? Did somebody do this to them? Oh, look what it. What did I say? The devil. This other decision, this other person is treating them like they're disposable. They got into a toxic attachment with somebody. That's a entanglement. Capricorn energy. You got the Three of Pentacles reversed. Somebody selfish in the King of Wands. So this is promiscuity. This is like a third party situation that didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. Now, like I said, they could have been with this person before you. You could have been the person they chose second. Take it how it resonates. But no matter what it is, they're not happy there. They feel disempowered. Somebody else has more control over them and left them flat like they could have left you. What's the Hermit card? So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a Capricorn, and you also have Capricorn, Mars energy. What? Very selfish. They feel like they were selfish. All of those cards are impulsive, selfish choices. Okay, so you have the King of Cups here with the Hermit card. You have the Chariot. This person is regulating their emotions. They're trying to move on with their life from this other person that could have hurt them like they hurt you. And then the Four of Pentacles. But it says they have deep-seated issues, and the Emperor. In Aries, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus. Karma, lesson learned. They're going back to the drawing board. They learned a lesson here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're on a healing journey. You may hear from this person. Some of you between the next 8 days and between 8 days and 4 weeks, you may hear from this person. What is their next move? What are they planning? What else do they want to say? The Hermit card again, Virgo energy. You have the Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy. I feel like they're in quiet contemplation, thinking about you, being introspective. All these cards. Okay, I can't take all these cards. There's too many. Way too many. Okay, I see communication. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have here the Nine of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, were they already married? Because for some of you, there's something going on where they feel controlled by someone else. You got prudence, despair, and cruelty, and you have wealth. Lord. Okay, there could be some long-term relationship that they were in before that they try to work on, and it backfired on them, and they feel stupid. They're in their head. They have intrusive thoughts about you. This is why they're soul searching. You will hear from this person, though. They're going to break no contact with you. When will they break no contact? You got the Judgment card and you got the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like this is when they come out of victim mode, when they can self-assess, be self-aware, see where they've gone wrong, be accountable for leaving you out in the cold, when they can actually face you, because that's what it's going to boil down to. There's a reconciliation here, but the disappointment is what's making them feel like they are hesitant to reach out. They're procrastinating. But look, they want to. Knight of Cups. They want to. Yeah, the Temperance card is here. That's reconciliation. Could be a Sagittarius person. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Sagittarius Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's look at these cards. For your no contact situation, what is your person's biggest regret? This one's last name could be Gilbert. Okay. That could even be somebody's first name. All right, so their biggest regret here. We have repeat number 5. 5 is the number of change, conflict, uncomfortable change, usually things that we have a hard time grappling with. I'm hearing repeat offender. I feel like this person regrets doing something to you repetitiously. It wasn't just one time. It was many times that you forgave them. And their regret is that they did not change before they lost you. You have persona. You're not living a double life. You're performing a single life with two audiences. Them and the you that watches. So this person was living a double life. I mean, there are two women here. That could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. This person looks very vibrant and healthy here, and then looks in despair here. So this person could have been wearing a mask. Maybe you saw through them. And maybe for the last time, like I said, something they kept repeating here. You have the Temperance card. It says, easy does it, find your chill, go with the flow, work-life balance, keep calm, not enough, too much. You see pouring into the cup that says not enough. So this could be another Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, this is your energy, feeling like you balanced them out. You kept them calm, you kept them at peace, you brought balance and harmony into this person's life. This could also be a desire for reconciliation. It's also an energy of seeing someone as your soulmate, a symbiotic relationship where you feel that you're moving very steadily with somebody and everything is peaceful and is calm. They could be falling apart now that they're by themselves. Maybe this person has multiple personality disorder. I don't know. Some kind of identity issue. Crisis. What is repeat? The Four of Wands. Aries, Venus energy, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant here. I feel like some of you are wanting a commitment from this person. Now, maybe for some of you, you were married to them. Possibly. But I feel like you were wanting more of a commitment from them. Queen of Wands is usually when somebody treats you like a concubine. Like they're just sleeping with you. They're not giving you a commitment. And this is like, I want to be married. I want to live together. I feel like this is the thing. Maybe for some of you, you kept giving them a chance to get it together. And whether you pulled away or they pulled away, they're still the one that's feeling it. Could also be something that they learned in the community they grew up in that caused the problem for you. Sometimes it's the people are surrounding themselves with that make them non-committal. You know, men that hang with the wrong men, women that hang with the wrong women, where they feel like it's something wrong with being in a relationship. That's a personal choice, you know. So this could be other people, family members that came between you, people in the community. Something here just feels like they were a repeat offender. Could strongly be another fire sign. What is going on with you're not living a double life, but you really are? The Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Something in this person's childhood keeps showing up. Their upbringing, their family structure. Are they performing for that family? Did the family come between you two? Because that could be what's going on here. Like, especially if you're married. I don't know if they had a child with someone else, because this can be an ex as well. Could be an issue with like the way they maintain a relationship with the baby daddy or the baby mama, or maybe even that person's family if it's not their own family. It's other people showing up in this relationship. And it says they are performing for two audiences. So maybe they act one way with you, one way with another person. But they also feel like they lost their stability with you. There's something about you that brought them balance and stability. The Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they also reminisce about the good times with you, happy moments. The foundation of the relationship is what they focus on a lot, and how they drop the ball. What's the Temperance card? The Page of Wands and the Six of Swords. Actually, this person does want to communicate. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you also have Aquarius, Mercury here. Yeah, this is about moving forward. Let's move forward. Let's heal. Let's get over what we've been through. I also feel like they miss the fun that they had with you. Maybe traveling with you. A lot of good memories they're pointing out. Maybe even living under the same roof at some point, if you don't still. Ace of Swords. They want to communicate. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Is there anything else this person wants to say? Okay. You have here the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody wanting to work on things, be a team player. Capricorn, Mars energy. What else? Could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. The Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, which is usually an out of the blue message. I'm seeing a lot about messages coming through. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that could be younger than you. Maybe by 3 years. Oh. You got the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Jupiter. You have the Five of Wands, which could be the outside influences affecting the relationship, and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, somebody here, I don't know if they were living under the same roof with someone else. That could be what it is too. This Queen of Wands, with the Four of Wands, like, I don't know if you were dealing with somebody that lived with their baby mama or their sister or something like that. They were living under someone else's roof. It looks like they're getting their freedom. Yeah. So this person is hesitant with the Two of Pentacles. They're wavering. They're not sure if they should reach out, but they want to. And they're wanting to come back as a team player. Now, what is this Five of Wands? Because there's strife here. Could have come into some money, maybe a new job, and got their own place or something. Yeah, you got the Ace of Swords again. It's communication here. There are other people that have been in this person's ear. They regret listening to them. That's their biggest regret. Listening to other people that came between you two. You got the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from family, from home, leaving, getting your independence, making a judgment call. Self-assessing, standing in your power, learning your lesson, seeking forgiveness. So it could be a Scorpio. You got Pisces, Saturn here as well. Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Somebody is definitely wanting to talk. The Emperor and the Hierophant. Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So I definitely see communication coming in from your person. Strongly. You are one of the two groups that got a lot of communication cards. I don't remember the other one, but that's what I see. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, let's get into the what's going on in your reading that the lights cut off? Hold on, y'all. Gotta fix this. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the light cutting off, what that means, but anyway, let's get into your reading. No contact situation. Lights out? What does that mean? Anyway, what's going on with your person as far as the regret that they have? What are they missing most about you? We have integration at number 20 here. Now, integration would actually be the world, which is Capricorn energy, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Those signs could be significant. I also feel like this person sees you as the missing piece to their puzzle. Number 20 is the Judgment card, though, Scorpio energy, and that does talk about like self-assessing, seeking amends, wanting to make amends with someone, seeking forgiveness. Somebody may be feeling very incomplete without you. Okay, we have debt. The interest compounds in silence. You're not spending money. You're pawning tomorrow's choices. Okay, so this person could be in debt right now. I don't know if you help them with their finances, because you very well could have. Maybe for some of you, you give them financial advice, or you were in charge of the finances here. But it also feels like maybe they're indebted to someone else here. These two people are chained to this tree, or maybe you two have financial responsibilities connected to one another. That could be what it is too. But it feels like this person feels that the other half of them is missing. They don't feel complete without you. You have Cancer, Pisces here, the High Priestess, and this card says the Late Night Scroll. It says, don't ignore your gut. I cannot read what's in her glasses, but there are messages here to show me what she's looking at. I don't know, y'all. Okay, so the High Priestess is somebody that's like playing their cards close to their chest. They're being very quiet, maybe secretive, suppressing their feelings. Could be hidden information as well. They could be hiding something from you, or they could be regretting hiding something from you, and this could be why they lost you. Sometimes the High Priestess can be another relationship, a secret relationship, or maybe keeping the relationship with you private. What is integration? The Three of Wands. Yeah, they feel like there was a lot of progress and momentum between you two being made, and there was room for growth. We got the King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. With the Six of Pentacles, see, there was balance and harmony between you two. That's reciprocity and equal give and take. Why ruin a partnership where you feel that way? For some of you, this could be a person that just wanted to be friends and, you know, not necessarily be in a committed relationship, or call it that. Like I said before, maybe not naming the relationship. Seven of Pentacles is somebody that's moving slow. Usually it's like being friends and then growing into more. It's the energy of good things come to those who wait. Could be somebody that has doubts about the relationship. And then the Knight of Swords is definitely the energy of an impulsive, hot and cold, like a push and pull between you two. Somebody that you're on again, off again with. But I know one thing, this off now is making them feel very out of balance here. Could be distance between you two. I don't know if somebody's moved away. The distance could be making this person's heart grow fonder for you, because they're seeing you as someone that they value now. What is this debt? The debt is the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance card. I just heard settle the score. I don't know what that means. Could be a Sagittarius person. Virgo energy is here. Virgo Venus anyway. And then the Nine of Wands. See, this is an ongoing battle. For some of y'all, that could be something going on with money between you two. Maybe you're trying to find a happy medium, how to handle something. Maybe you have a mediator working between you two regarding finances or something like that. I feel like this person is losing their better half and they know that. They're up at night stressing about something, because this is definitely stress. Something also feels like it's moving slow. It could be the healing that's moving slowly. Like maybe they thought they would quickly get over you in that Knight of Swords energy, and now they're realizing that that's not true. Whatever the balance is you bring to this person's life, only you know what that is. They're struggling because they don't have you to help them with whatever you normally help them with. Some of you could have packed up and moved away from this person. Okay, what is the High Priestess, the late night scroll? They could be watching you secretly. You have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And I feel like this is them suppressing, wanting to take action. That's inspired action. Two of Swords. Yeah, this is the feeling of being stuck. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I want to reach out. There's something they're looking at on their phone. This is torn. This is a stalemate between you two. So it could just be that they're watching you, and you have the Three of Pentacles and a Last Judgment. Like I said, some of you, there's something going on with a battle over money, assets, a home, something. Could be a Scorpio. This could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. And I also see Capricorn Mars here. Look at this. Starting over and disappointed. This is someone that feels like they're crying over spilled milk. There's a lot of sadness, grief, depression. Trying to pick up the pieces and move on, but still feeling stuck on you. Yeah, I feel like they keep an eye on you too, maybe online, especially if you do something online. What else do they want to say here? What's happening next? You have the Prince of Swords reversed. That's the King of Swords reversed. And what is this? You have the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so they're not necessarily planning to reach out. Why? Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Why are they not planning to reach out? It says they're resting, the Four of Swords. They're feeling overwhelmed. It says rest from strife. Libra, Jupiter energy. And then you have the Emperor here. For some of you, this is your husband, your baby daddy. Okay? I'm masculine. The Emperor, he's being head over heart. He's being mind over matter. He's trying to be disciplined. He's trying to take control over the situation and be disciplined. And I also feel like there's a need for accountability, and he's not ready. He or she is not ready for that yet. Yeah, the Judgment card. This could be facing judgment. You got Judgment here twice. They can also be jumping to conclusions that you're done with them, because the Eight of Cups is after that, which is like walking away from something you're emotionally unfulfilled by or in. And that could be your energy walking away from them. And they may feel like they've lost the control here. So they're resting. They're trying to get their bearings, I guess. I do feel like they're watching you, though, the High Priestess. It says the late night scroll, and you have the energy here of being in the spotlight. This person is, do they have a victim mentality? Like, what's the problem? This is a bit of narcissistic energy here. This is like a lack of clarity. Definitely no communication. It can be weaponizing communication, though. It feels like this is intentional. So that's what I see for you all. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. I don't necessarily see communication here. I feel them watching you and maybe wanting to talk, but they keep... This is them beating themselves up about something. Judging themselves about something. I feel like they do want a new start with you, but I also feel like they're trying to move on with their own life. Yeah, whatever this is, you got a few Pentacle cards here. And it feels like you got the Knight, the Seven, and the Three of Pentacles. Showing me that you were a team player, that you were a good friend, that you were someone that they could depend on, rely on. Knight of Pentacles. You delivered what you said you were going to deliver in a relationship. And I feel like they do want a new start with you, but they keep talking themselves out of it because they're being petty a little bit. I mean, y'all know your person better than I know them, but they look petty. They look like they are the kind of person that's being stubborn. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Type the video if you can. I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Aquarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what you need to hear. Regarding a no contact situation, what is their biggest regret about how it ended, why it ended, that it ended, okay, that you two are not talking right now. Your first card is control, number 8. They wanted too much control. They recognized that they wanted too much control, and that was poisonous. You have poison. All right, so it says here, the toxicity you ignore is the dose you're choosing to swallow daily. So this person feels like their own medicine. They got a taste of their own medicine right now. And I said this for like 2 other groups. Sometimes when we're around people that ruin relationships, that self-sabotage, when we move away from them, it's easy to project onto us when we're around. But when we remove ourselves, they only have themselves to look at in the mirror. They have nobody else to project it onto. They're recognizing the error of their ways. You know, I always say people are not to be controlled. That's for the TV. You got a remote control for the TV, baby. All right, so your next card is the Emperor, and that would explain why they are so controlling. It says productivity is power. It says your destiny. 3,241 unread emails. This person is tired. Look at him. It says here, Emperor of everything. Barely holding it together in the unread emails. Okay, so I don't know if you two communicate by email or that's just messages that they haven't gotten back to you. When this person is stubborn, they're stubborn. So they feel, and maybe you even help them in their business or something like that. Help them with their work. When they're not able to concentrate because of the fact that they're preoccupied with thoughts of you. What is control? I don't know why my chair keeps slowly going down, y'all. It drives me crazy. I'm all the way on the floor. Okay, what is control? The moon. It's an illusion. You ain't got no control, person. Could be a Cancer or Pisces person. Look at them looking in the mirror, because that's all they can do now. And they're seeing into the depths of their own soul. And the Knight of Wands, impulsive, maybe a bit aggressive. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody feels like they should have been more fair with you, should have been more balanced, should have reciprocated. For some of you, this person could have let their loins control them. The Knight of Wands is someone who is very non-committal. He likes adventure. He likes to try new people, new things. He gets bored easily. He's here for a good time, not a long time. And control is the number 8. The Strength card could be a Leo person. That is your sister sign. And I feel like this is somebody trying to get control over themselves, but there's some shadow work that they need to do. And they know that, again, you're not there to project onto, so they got to look at themselves. What is poison? So they're realizing the toxicity they've been ignoring. Like I said, they need to do shadow work. They're trying to work through it. The 8 of Pentacles. The number 8 could be significant. 8 years. You got the star, the number 8 again. 17 reduces to an 8. Interesting. You could be seeing 888. Something could happen around August the 8th. The year 1988 could be significant. So this star card is a desire to heal, but they have to do it alone. This is them working on themselves, doing the shadow work that they need to do. You inspired this person. Like I said, you're like the wind beneath their wings. And now that you're not there, they could be feeling a bit hopeless and trying to reconnect to that hopeful energy. Sometimes this is somebody wanting to heal with you, somebody wanting to rejuvenate the relationship, replenish the energy, and heal. So that could be what this is as well. But this is like a work in progress. I don't feel like this person is done with you at all. What is going on with the Emperor here? You have the Hermit card, yeah. King of Swords and the 7 of Wands. You have a very head over heart person, mind over matter person. This is blockages. This is like right now we need this time apart. They do regret not being with you, not talking to you, but they know they need to heal first. They know they need to man up. They're being introspective. They're doing some soul searching. They're figuring themselves out. They're trying to get a hold of their life, be more disciplined, be more focused. Block the people out that they need to block out. They feel like they could even be blocked by you. Maybe they want to communicate, and now that they are trying to come back around, they feel blocked by you. Maybe they're sending you emails or messages and you're not responding. Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, which is usually somebody being proactive. And the Page of Pentacles is relationship renewal. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini person here that feels like they want to make an advance towards you. What's their next move? The 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. The King of Pentacles. Okay, what do we have here? We have the 9 of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this person is very fearful that it is over. Because again, they're sitting in their own energy. This is intrusive thoughts here. And overactive imagination here. The monkey mind, they're spiraling. And they do want to speak to you with the Page of Wands here. But the Page of Wands is like a small gesture. Something is going on in the workplace too. Like I said, I don't know if you're a collaborator of theirs, if you help them with their business or something, but it feels like they may be a bit worn out because they're handling it by themselves. I don't know what that might mean to someone. You got the Prince of Wands here, which is the King of Wands, and you got the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. This is definitely a message coming in. So this could be a co-worker of yours, or some of you, like I said, it could be a friends with benefit situation. They're trying to, yeah, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Ooh. And the Temperance card, which is reconciliation. I feel like you may hear from this person more and when it starts to get cooler outside. When will they reach out? You got the Justice card. That's Libra season. Yeah, that's when the weather is starting to change again. And you got the Judgment card, Scorpio seasons. I mean, the Judgment card is actually the summer, but I feel like it coming out with a Libra card and then going into a Scorpio card shows me Libra, Scorpio season is when you may hear from them. Now, for some of you, it would be sooner than that. You have the Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a person that definitely still loves you. Somebody could have a drinking problem or something here. Some kind of addiction, gambling, drinking, whatever. With the Devil here, Capricorn energy. And it does feel like this person is trying to heal before they come back to you, which I respect. So that's what I see. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards, see what's going on. If you are in no contact with someone, what's their biggest regret about losing you? We got blind spot number 6. So it looks like this person is riding past an accident and they're looking at what's happened here, the damage to these vehicles. It looks like it could be like a big vehicle, like a bus or something like that. But it just gives me something that's in the rear view, right? Something they're like reflecting on here that they did not see when they were with you. It was in their blind spot. Could be something they were ignoring, something that you even brought to this person's attention that now they can't ignore it. They're reviewing it. They're looking back. They're reflecting on it. You have filter. You're not comparing yourself to others. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. Wow. I feel like they could be watching you shine online or something like that. And they see you living a really healthy, happy life despite you two not speaking. So they could be putting on a filter here that they're happy too. Maybe they're doing a little tit for tat on social media or something like that. And you have justice. I just want the truth. Accountability is a vibe. Honesty is harmony. Receipts. And then we have read receipts. Okay. Could be a Libra person you're connecting to. And sometimes this is just like maybe you wanted some answers. Maybe you wanted some transparency, some honesty, you know. That's the great equalizer. Both people tell the truth. People can be accountable and decide what they want or don't want. I always say, like, when people are like, why do people cheat, right? And you're like, why don't you just get with people who value the same thing you value, right? So if you say, I don't want a commitment, get with somebody that doesn't want a commitment too. And that way you're not getting hurt. But this could be somebody that pretended that they did. You could have even met them online on social media. All right, so what is blind spot? What are they seeing now in retrospect? I don't know why I'm getting the story. When I said retrospect, it made me think about that song with Lauryn Hill and Common. And I think it was called Retrospective for Life or something like that. And the song was about him making his girlfriend, not making her, but encouraging her to terminate a pregnancy. I don't know if that's significant. You got the Judgment card here. Maybe somebody misjudged something or they feel like they're being judged. This is karma. It's divine judgment. It's divine justice. But he's talking about in that song how he did not account for her feelings and he, you know, pushed her to terminate the pregnancy. And then, you know, he didn't think about what it did to her soul, his soul, and then obviously the fate of the baby. So Judgment card, Scorpio energy. But this could also be somebody judging themselves. Yeah, the Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. Ooh, wait. Look at this catastrophe. Heartbroken could be a third-party situation. Maybe they made a poor decision and they're looking back like, I should have chosen you. All right. Scorpio and Aries. And you got Libra, Saturn in the middle, which is the third-party love triangle, broken heart card. Maybe somebody cheated, made a poor decision. It backfired. Everything fell apart. I can't think of what she says in that song. She's singing a Stevie Wonder, an old Stevie Wonder song. Lauryn Hill is in that song, but I can't think of what it is. Okay, what is the filter? You have the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Jupiter energy. Could be a 2-year relationship or age difference. You have the Empress here. Now, some of you, I don't know if you're pregnant and happy with somebody else, got married, engaged, something like that. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. It's like they can see you living your best life with someone else, or they assume that you are. Or they just feel like you're happy, like you have a good work-life balance, like your life is balanced and you're flexible, you're adaptable, you've adapted to the change, and you look like you're looking really good. Maybe this is your skin glowing. You know, the Empress is all about beautiful skin, looking very pretty, feminine, divine feminine energy. This could be your value increasing, and maybe they're going through financial hardships or something, trying to keep up with you, but they can't. All right, Taurus, Libra energy. Remember, I just said the thing about the pregnancy. Oh, yeah, I just said that. I don't know if you two were going back and forth on this, like weighing the pros and cons of terminating. That could be something for someone here. I don't know. That could be a big regret, whether you went through it with it or not. Could just be that they even brought it up. What's the Justice card? Which is karma. The Four of Cups. So they feel like you have ignored them and blocked them out. Cancer moon energy. And the Ten of Pentacles. Something could have happened over the last week. The Four of Cups is the end of Pisces. I'm not Pisces, Lord. The end of Cancer season. I would say July 2nd. Not July 2nd. What is wrong with me? July 11th through the 22nd. Which would have just been yesterday that this ended. And then the Ten of Pentacles here. Interesting. So it feels to me like there's something solid and stable about you. They see you as having your stuff together and being in a space where you really don't need anything. They see you as set for life. Some of you could be very wealthy. And they're feeling like out of sight, out of mind here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Oh, baby. The karma is hitting. Could be a Gemini. You got Sagittarius, Saturn here. This person is going through hardships. Maybe having issues with their health. Could be mental health, though, as well. I feel like some of you have a new start with someone else coming in. What is this person's next actions? What do they want to say here? You have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I strongly feel you have a new person, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person coming into your life. You may not know this person yet. They're going to be the real deal for you. And this is like somebody fighting over you. Like, I want to work things out with you, but you got somebody else in your energy now. And this is the week we're in now, July 23rd through August the 1st. It says 22nd on the card, but I believe that... Oh, no, it says the 23rd. Is that the 23rd? It don't matter. It's the 23rd. And then we have August 25th through September the 1st. So you can hear from them anywhere between now and September the 1st. But Eight of Pentacles is like, I want to make the effort. You got the Nine of Pentacles and you got the Hierophant. See, you have a newfound relationship coming in. Two of Cups. There's a new partnership coming into your life. And this person that did whatever they did, that stopped talking for whatever reason they stopped, they're going to recognize that they want to work things out with you. But I see somebody else in your energy, possibly a Taurus, possibly a Cancer, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius person. Maybe even a Virgo for some of you. That is your sister sign. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Type the video if you can. I'll see you all the next time. Peace.